Welcome to our new podcast, guys. My name is Stephanie Phillips.
And I'm Ryan Phillips.
And this is Comfortably Uncomfortable, where we are comfortable talking about uncomfortable experiences in our marriage and day-to-day life. We've been together for 12 plus years now, run a business together, and have been through the good, the bad, and the ugly that most marriages experience, but are not comfortable talking about publicly.
Now, this is not just a podcast on marriage. Along our journey, we have also found a passion for health and fitness, which we will also be discussing, as well as our business journey we have been on together for the past 7 years.
If there are specific things that you would like to hear us discuss, please let us know on Instagram and TikTok at STRY Podcast. That's at STRY Podcast, or by emailing us at strypodcast@gmail.com.
Hi.
The weirdest part is starting.
Not really.
Hi, babe. It's like me answering the phone. Hi, babe.
Hi, babe.
How was your day today?
My day was good. Busy day at work.
Smooth. Yeah. And you ran home.
Yeah, and I ran home.
Back to work.
Deal with the roofers. Back to work.
It was so sad eating alone at
Was
lunch. Yeah. Very sad. It was more sad than Mondays when you're not there because you were supposed to be there.
True.
So it was even more sad. And I was like, and I could hear the girls like all laughing, giggling, and they're watching their shows at lunch, and I'm by myself.
And you're by yourself
with
all
my
alone.
chicken and rice.
Well, I came home. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll get to chill at home. But I just worked the whole time.
I know.
Did the Nespresso, did this, packages, unboxed this.
Yeah, you kept going outside. I kept getting alerted, like, you're outside. And I'm like, what the fuck is he doing?
No, but that's...
It's lunch.
No, that was the roofer going back and forth.
I saw it. Yeah. I saw when he was going back and forth, too.
Well, we meet again.
I feel like we have so much going on, and then a part of me feels like I should have consulted with Rachel before we decide if we're going to say it.
What are we talking about?
It.
It's the big it?
It. Do you want to say it?
It's up to you.
You say it.
I say it?
Yeah.
Are we talking about the same thing?
I don't know. I hope so.
We're talking about April?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, mine and my beautiful wife's, or however you correctly say that, it is our 10-year wedding anniversary this year.
Yes.
And we have decided to renew our vows.
I have begged him to renew our vows. I think I've asked you probably 40 times to marry me in the last year.
Well,
like I just walk by, I come around the corner like, hey, will you marry me? And he's like, no.
Well, I took it as a joke originally.
It wasn't.
And then I took it as like,
it's booked.
Yo, does she want to do like some big all out type thing?
Yeah. Once you expressed to me that you thought that we were going to fucking have another full wedding with a wedding planner again, that was a nightmare.
No, that wedding put years on my life. So I
don't
did
be
not
dramatic.
No, I'm dramatic.
That was when I started therapy.
This is when all this came.
I started therapy because of our wedding planning.
Therapy.
Yeah, you were in therapy too, but not together. Not together. No. Yeah, we were too fresh for that.
No. So at first I thought it was just a joke.
Okay.
And then I thought it was this, you wanted to do some all out thing. And then once we discussed it and we decided very intimate, then yes.
How we're going to do it, right?
Mm-hmm. Then I agree with it.
Okay.
You still don't believe me, but it's okay.
Well, you still haven't asked me to marry you. And you did not say yes to me the last time that I asked you.
Why are you pressuring me?
Listen, don't make me give you an ultimatum.
Oh, marry me for the second time.
We hear so many people talk about that. Like, oh, I told him he needs to propose by the end of this year or I'm out. And it's like, why would you want them? Why would you want somebody? I wouldn't want you to propose to me if that's how you're proposing to me. You know what I'm saying?
Marriage is a huge commitment. So
huge.
I don't believe in that, giving someone an ultimatum like that.
And this may cause controversy already on this podcast, but I also believe that if you've been with your spouse for like 3+ years, and they haven't proposed or discussed getting married, and he or she knows that you want to marry them, I think that's a red flag. I think that's like throw in the towel red flag. Like, listen, it's been a great run.
I
but
believe in the part of that. Like, yeah, if you haven't even discussed it in 3 years, then okay. That's
Ryan,
no, but
if you know, you know.
not necessarily.
You proposed after 9 months.
Yeah, because I knew. But not everybody knows 100%, and it's a big commitment. Who wants to go through it, then get divorced, then deal with all that, and depends how far along you go.
So you're saying if you
have together.
You're saying if you know, do it. Like, just do it. Don't even wait.
When you know. So these guys must not know yet, but that's okay.
That is.
I think so.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm trying to help the brothers out, but
I feel like you know relatively quickly.
Yeah, but maybe you know.
Like,
but
we had never lived together. We had never. You know,
there's
what
always
I mean?
a fear involved. What if things change? What if, I am making a mistake? What if this? What if that?
Like, this is it. What if that's like?
It's not.
This is it.
Yeah.
Like,
but that's how it should.
I can't kiss anybody else. I can't touch anybody else. I can't make love to anybody else. Like, this is it. I get that.
I mean that. Yeah. Or just in general, can you stand being around that person? Like, that's the person you got to wake up to and go to bed to every single night.
Yeah.
Like, if you have this many likes but this many dislikes, you need to reevaluate some things.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Even before marriage. Anyway, so yeah, that was a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
We are renewing our vows. Maybe not say the date yet. April 15th.
Okay.
April 15th, we are renewing our vows. 10-year anniversary is on April 6th. Can't fuck that up again.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother story, another day that I'm not in the mood, because then I'll hear about it all night. I forgot our anniversary one year. And it was fucking tragic. Anyways, so April 15th. See you there.
Maybe.
So we're doing the ceremony, like our vow renewal, together alone on the beach. And then we got married on the beach, by the way. And then afterwards, we're going to meet at a restaurant with our closest friends and family. About 40 people we have so far, and hopefully it doesn't grow by much. But yeah, so I'm excited.
Very excited.
I'm so excited. I ordered 5 dresses.
And it's after
our cruise.
That we're going on.
We're going on a cruise for our 10-year anniversary. Our honeymoon was kind of meh. Not to blame anyone, but
what? I got heartburn. Sue me.
Yeah.
It happens.
I was like, what the fuck did I get into with this old ass man? It
was all the drinks
he
you were
can't even
feeding.
hang. You were pounding them. It was our honeymoon, and they were free.
What were they called?
I don't know, like Coco Locos or something like that. I don't know, but they made us loco.
Yeah.
I was topless. He's got heartburn.
She was topless and fluent in Spanish.
I don't know where that came from. I was just an old man
with acid reflux. I couldn't read simple I couldn't read any of the pharmaceuticals to know what it is. Remember when I saw one, and it was just like a fire going down an esophagus and like lighting up a stomach. I'm like, that's what I have. I need one of those.
I forgot about that.
That was how I figured it out.
That was probably like Red Hots or something.
I don't know what they were,
You were just swallowing them.
It was bad.
It was bad. So yeah, we're going on a cruise to kind of make up for our honeymoon. And we've never been on like a long cruise before. So we're going on a cruise, no kids, no anything. And then we are renewing our vows.
Getting married.
Yes, getting married.
Again.
10 years later. So I kind of want to make
so
it a 10-year.
I was just going to say, is this going to become a 10-year thing?
Yes. Well, here's my thought process on why the fuck I want to do this in the first place. We were completely different people 10 years ago.
I agree.
My feelings for you 10 years ago were completely different than they are right now at this moment.
I agree. Same.
And I would like, our vows were great. You know what I mean? Like, they were for who we were back then, but
they mean much more now, I think.
Yeah. Like, I told you that I already started writing them, of course, even before you said yes to marrying me. But I don't even think, babe, that I need to write them down. Like, I kind of almost, we're going to vlog it. We're going to record it. So that's the only reason why I kind of want to have something, in case I start stumbling.
No, I feel the same.
or whatever, but I don't need to write them down. Like I could look at you and tell you.
Well, that's the same thing. Like I'll go, like I'll say like in my head, like, what would you say? And I go on like in my head, like while I'm walking the dogs for like at least 5 solid minutes of why. And then I'm like, okay, that's good. You got to remember it. I'm like, what did I even just say?
Yeah.
Like, but like every time I say it, it's
but
something,
that's what you were
totally
thinking,
different.
That's what you were thinking that day about me. It could have been anything. It could have been me packing your lunch and you felt some sort of way. And then, you know, when we're driving there to the beach, you may feel a different way. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Yeah. I kind of think that it should just be
natural.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever
like just genuine from the heart. 10 years later, you know, like I can just like rapidly go through everything that we've been through. And it's like, it's so crazy when you look back and it's like, whoa, this is where we are now after all that shit.
No, it's crazy.
It's
I think about it all the time.
Yeah. I think about it too. I think about the one time that you looked at me. I say this all the time. When you looked at me and said, I'm so fucking sick of eating spaghetti. I'm so fucking sick of not being able to go on vacation. And like a switch went off in my brain. Mm-hmm. And I don't think I've ever lost like such a drive. Yeah. Like of just wanting to genuinely make you happy and you feel secure and you as the man not feel like you have to, you know, hold the house down. It's bullshit in my opinion. You know how I feel about that. But you know, gender neutral family. But it's, I don't know. It's What the fuck was I talking about?
We were talking about the day I said that to you. And
yes, I remember exactly where we were. Like you probably don't even remember saying that. You probably think in your head, I don't think I said that.
No, I remember saying something like that. And the thing is, I know when you get a fire lit under you, you're gonna put a fire under me as well. Like we feed off each other. Yeah. So it was good for all of us.
It was great because like you were in that space where you were like, yeah, I'm not ready to leave urgent care. I remember you said it straight up to me, like, I don't think I want to be a nurse practitioner. I don't know what I want to do. Yeah. And I was like, okay, well, I am comfortable with you doing this, but I'm going to be doing my thing over here. And we kind of like lived 2 different lives back then. Really.
But it wasn't even a full year, I don't think.
It was.
Were you a full year ahead of me?
I was a full year ahead of you.
My license, it was 6 months.
I did. I know you saw me on my day off doing a sweep of all the licenses in the office. Yeah. I noticed at that moment that yours is a full year behind me.
When did you graduate?
I don't know.
I know mine year.
What's your year?
I'm not telling you because then you're just going to say 1 year before me.
I'll go pull out my license.
We'll talk later.
Fine.
All right.
Off camera.
Let's go. What other topics we got?
I don't know. Oh, so we're done with that. We're done. Okay, we're done. We're getting married. That's it. Okay.
Stay tuned.
I forced him.
Stay tuned. A lot can change.
I forced him to marry me.
What month are we in?
No, I booked it, babe. No, seriously.
How far away is that?
I can't get my deposits back. I booked He said yes on Monday. I have everything confirmed and booked and done today and Wednesday.
Today's the 1st.
Yes.
So we got all of February, all of March, and a half of April.
To get snatched. 2.5 months. I have to be snatched.
Snatched, body snatch or snatched?
Yeah, I bought both. My face is always snatched. It's my body I gotta work on. But it's easier to snatch your face when you've got it all in a cabinet at work.
It's true. But the body's got to match the face.
Yeah. Sometimes I can't keep my mouth shut.
What?
I eat.
Oh.
Yeah. But not on 75 hard. Yeah. Anyway, stop it. So what did you just ask me about?
I don't know. Topics? No.
I told you I didn't want to get so stoned. I forgot.
I didn't hold a gun to your head.
No, but I was just like, la, 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 answering messages. And I was like, whoa, I'm really high. Stop. No more. Put it out.
Put it out.
I know.
What?
Something else. Okay, wait. This is the other thing that you could have possibly been thinking about to say.
For what?
The other secret.
Oh.
That was one secret.
What's the other secret?
You don't know. We decided these 2 things on the same day, Monday.
I'm totally clueless right now.
We booked a marathon.
Oh. Yeah, how can I forget that? That's a big thing.
I know.
Yes.
We booked a marathon. It's on Ryan's bucket list, and he's the one struggling with all of this.
It's something I've always told myself I was going to do at some point.
I've never told myself I was going to do.
There's no time better than the present. I'm extremely frustrated with myself because the last year I've been just laser focused on muscle building, and I haven't done anything endurance, but not even that, just like flexibility, mobility, things like that. So now I'm paying the price, and I can't even run a mile without pain in my back.
How many times have I said to you in the last year, come with me to yoga. You need to stretch. This man can lay on a mat and I will stretch him for him. I stretch him. I gun him with the Theragun.
There's a very small window because you go to bed at 6:30 at night. So we don't.
I tell you, if you're in bed with me by 8 p.m.,
that's difficult.
You're locked in. I will massage you. I will stretch you. I will put your ass to bed.
It's difficult. Anyway, so I started yoga. We have been going to yoga. I started with Steph.
Yeah.
And we're starting to do more things endurance-wise, mobility-wise. I'm trying to get a nice warm-up routine that I just do every day.
Mm-hmm. So the marathon's on his bucket list,
so
not on mine, just to clarify.
Clarify as well. So I have 9 months.
It's in October. It's in Sebring, Florida, which is no man's land. There's literally nothing there. Every fucking person that I've told we are doing a marathon that's like runners, Linda, Pete, anyone, they're like, oh, cool. Where are you doing it at? I'm like, Sebring, Florida. They're like, why? They're like, where do you run? And I'm like, it's a fucking track. You run around six times.
It's not a track.
I thought you said it was like a track.
No, it's like a loop. It's like a loop like around a lake.
Okay.
And then you like through the city, and then you do that loop
6 times.
6 times.
Yeah. So we're looking at the same thing.
We're not running around a high school track. We're not running around a high school track. So that's the only one that I could find this year that's closed.
No, I'm fine. Everyone's saying those things, and it's like, oh shit, in my head, but I don't know what to expect. Yeah, who cares? It's cool. My parents have a vacation house in
it's like
that area. Yes, 10 minutes from Sebring. It works out perfect. We don't have to pay for a hotel. We can drive there. It's not far, 2 hours.
Yeah,
and so I'm cool with it. I don't know what the fuck to expect. So we started our training this week. And it's not going well so far. But we have 9 months. So, but it's just so sad. It's so sad.
Baby steps.
I almost got kidnapped today because I look back and I don't see you at all. Literally. He's not in sight. And I was like, oh shit, I should have like a light or a whistle or something.
Yeah, but you just yell. I would have heard you and my adrenaline would have kicked in and I would have been there in seconds.
Ryan, at the pace you were going today,
I can sprint.
No.
I can sprint with an adrenaline rush. I promise you that. I might be hurting afterwards, but I'll get it done.
But you got to fight the guy.
Yeah,
that's easy.
That's the easy part.
Yeah.
It's just getting there. It's the hard part.
It's like, don't rely. I can't rely. I can't be too far away from you. So.
Well, you took off. I'm like running, and then I look up, and you're gone.
Those headphones go in, and whatever the beat is to the music, that's me. That's my feet.
Yeah, you must have been listening to like
house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
especially
not
like
some hard dubstep or
maybe
trance. I don't know.
Maybe, but it's like when the beat drops, that's when I really take off. And then the next song starts and I slow down a little bit. And then the beat drops and I'm like, boom, gone. Then I circled like around you and and then I caught up to you and
yeah, you're teasing with me.
Yeah, I was. But yeah, so that's exciting. Marathon, October
21st.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the beginning of October. Perfect. Even more time to prepare.
Yeah.
So we are 2 days into training.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes.
It's going.
Yeah. Anything else you have?
Medicine.
Everyone's asking for like the relationship side of the podcast. All the girls at work. I wonder if they all hate their boyfriends secretly.
I feel like we talk about relationship
on here
every time.
Yeah, I guess like here and there. But they were like, "Oh, ask the questions from Instagram."
Like what?
You want to hear the questions from Instagram? I didn't know we were ready for those. But we can go there.
Let's go there.
All right. Something that we always get asked is about our kids. Why don't we post them? I'm going to just say that because I think it's stupid.
Yeah.
So it's funny, like how many people don't know that we have kids. And they'll say to me at the office, like, oh, it's easy for you. You and Ryan have each other and it's just you two. And I'm like, and kids. And they're like, you have kids?
3 dogs.
Yeah. 2 kids, 3 dogs. That's 5 kids. Hello. So it's like, yeah. So we have kids. Yeah. 8 and 18. But I have a lot of creeps on my social.
Yeah.
A lot of creeps on YouTube, you know, like they're young and I don't want to expose them to that. We occasionally, we don't not post them. We're not like celebrities who fucking hide their babies for 12 months. But we just, there's some things that we want to keep somewhat private, and our kids are 2 of them. We have cool kids, so they don't bother us. If we tell them we're recording a podcast, they don't fucking come in here because we train them. So, yeah. But yeah, so
and that's that.
We have kids, yeah. Next show, am I planning on doing another bikini competition? That is up in the air still. So I was asked by a friend of mine to do a show with her. I was going to try wellness this year, which I'm not even sure about because I don't know. But we had this plan of doing a show together around like June, July, and then she ended up moving it up to May. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready mentally. It's around our anniversary. I want to enjoy life. I want to enjoy my family. I'm not ready. And I don't want to be triggered again to spiral down.
Yeah. What I told Steph, or what I keep trying to tell Steph, is that she doesn't even know who she is. Eating wise, fitness wise. I mean, she's trying to find her baseline, let's say, or her home. And she doesn't have that yet. So how can you go? She went through that one drastic prep, but she came out of it kind of lost because you see yourself at that crazy, leanness, low weight, very lean, very conditioned. And then you see yourself 30 pounds more, which isn't really, it was one drastic change to like somebody normal, but you see yourself different. You look in the mirror, you're never happy with yourself. So I think you just need to find your home and just be able to maintain that. And then you can always come back to your home as far as, you do a prep.
My baseline.
This is where you want to come back to. Yeah. And you don't have that yet. And I think you need to find yourself and find that and then go from there. I think I need to find myself and go through a few seasons of that stuff, And you might see it and be like, damn, I really need to work. I need my glutes even bigger. And then you can focus on that. And then you get, Or I may even say, this is me and I'm happy like this and I don't need to compete. I've done it. I've proven that I can do it. Exactly. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. So no, there are no plans yet for another bikini competition anytime soon, at least, but the door is not shut because I do think I could do it again. I think I could do it again and better. I think you might. I'm not. Really? I'm pretty sure you probably will, but I think you need to find yourself first. Agreed. Let's see. What is another fucking common one? What is it like working together? I feel like we answer this all the time. I feel like we answer this on Instagram, on YouTube, on now the podcast. It's so ridiculous. I love working with you. Yeah. I mean, I was worried at first. I was very worried at first. Yeah. Especially because like it's all girls. This was like my worry is it's all girls and like if like a cute guy walks in and everyone's like, oh my God, he's so cute. Now it's like, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, he's hot. I wouldn't say that, because like you could be right around the corner, I would just be like, ew, and walk away. Of course. Yeah. So like just stupid shit like that, like just girl stuff, and like it's just always been us girls. So I was scared at first, but from that point of view, you're saying. In the beginning, it was rocky. In the beginning, it was a little like I had to learn how to. We had to learn our roles or where we fit in. Yeah. Or where I fit in to what you've already established. Kind of. Yeah. Because you were always established with it, but behind the scenes. Yeah. But not day-to-day operations. So. No. So. I think it's still a work in progress, but I mean, as far as working together as a couple, we're always together. So. I mean, we have our separate things, but just adding in work. I mean, it was already, we've opened multiple businesses. We've been doing work together for a long time now. Yeah, school. We did all of our school together, most of our school. So I think that was just natural for us. It was just finding our roles and that's it. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny because somebody said to me the other day, do you guys do anything apart? And I was like, yeah. I was like, on Tuesdays, that's like my day to run errands, even though sometimes
I end up at the office anyways. And then Monday's my day at the office, which you never come in on Mondays. You're like, fuck that shit.
No.
And then on Saturday mornings, you always golf pretty much for the most part. And they were like, oh, you must love having your Saturday mornings to yourself. And I'm like, actually, no, it fucking sucks to roll over and you're not there. It fucking sucks to come downstairs and sit at the breakfast table alone. It fucking sucks.
But I'm not even gone that long either, you know?
Yeah, but then when you do come home, you could tell I genuinely missed you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's always the same reaction. Like even if we had been arguing the day before.
Depends.
When's the last time you came home from golf and I didn't fucking jump on you? You can't remember.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
So it's been a while.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's rare.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I love working with you.
I love working with you. Thank you. I don't feel like you're my husband at work. It's weird.
I feel like
I feel like you're my coworker.
Yeah.
That's
like
what I feel like. Yeah.
We just support each other.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't feel like lovey-dovey with you there sometimes.
Sometimes.
Like when you like are freshly shaved or something. Like, yeah. It's like, ooh. Or have a smoky eye. You keep talking about smoky eye like you know what the fuck you're talking about. I can't.
Whatever.
You know what I wanted to fucking say to you the other day? The fucking microwave. Do you remember when you put something in the microwave and I was like, whoa, that was weird. And you were like, what? And I was like, I gotta tell you on the podcast, man.
I remember you said, remind me to tell you that on the podcast.
Yes. So this was weird to me. And I don't know if because I was super stoned when it happened and I'm super stoned now. I'm not that stoned. But I don't know what it was. But you had something in your hand for me and you said, how long do you want me to put this in the microwave for? And I go 90 seconds. Mm-hmm. And you typed 90 seconds.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
I know. Sometimes I do a minute and a half. Sometimes I do 90 seconds. It works.
Ryan, I didn't even know the microwave did that.
Yeah.
It blew my mind. How are you not like...
Because...
You've always known that your whole life?
Wait, when you go to do...
If you told me... if I said to you, how long would you like me to put this in for you, babe? And you said 90 seconds, I would type 130 start.
Steph, if I told you to put it in for a minute, what would you push?
100 start.
So on the 60-second cups of rice, and it tells you 60 seconds cup of rice, you put 1 minute?
Yes.
And not 60.
You put 60?
I put 60.
What the fuck? That's
three
not
numbers versus two numbers.
No, people don't do that.
It's less reps.
No. This is a whole
less
nother
reps.
conversation.
1, 2.
Wait.
6, 0. 1, 0,
Are you
0.
fucking stupid?
Well, you do the cheat, the 1.
It's a minute.
Yeah. 60 seconds is a minute.
You mean to tell you're telling me, okay, so if I said, how would I say this?
It only works for the 60 and the 90. After that, I'm not going to say, put it in for 120 seconds. I'm going to say, yo, put it in for 120.
But then
you'll do a minute 20.
But it's going to count down from a minute 20.
Yeah. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Obviously, it works. You can play with it. See which one you like more.
This is weird. Does anybody else think this is weird? No. Well, I wish Rachel and Kevin were here. This is weird.
Why is it weird?
That was trippy shit. Tripped me out for days. I said that to you on like Sunday, man.
That was so long ago.
Yeah. Sunday. Today's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Shut up. It's weird. So, yeah.
Whatever.
You know what's something I want to know? It's kind of random.
What?
I only know because I put it as a note.
What?
What do guys talk about on the golf course? What do you guys talk about?
Golf.
You're a fucking liar.
Most of the time it's golf.
That's bullshit.
I swear to God, most of the time it's like, yo, did you see this? Or did you do this? Oh, I've been working on this. And then as time goes on, it depends. When there's alcohol involved.
Is there like a code?
What's the code?
You can't say.
There's no code. Every group of guys is different, code?
I'm
assuming.
You guys are boring.
We just talk about all random shit. It can be anything.
Like what?
It can be any random stuff. Anything. You
so
name it.
So you guys don't just always like talk shit?
No.
Oh.
Talk shit to each other about golf.
No, not like that. I didn't know if like guys like talk about like fashion or I don't like, you know, like women do.
No, not fashion. They'll talk about girls, you know, depending on who's there. You know, if they're the single ones, they're talking about girls they're hooking up with.
True.
The married ones will sometimes mention their wives, usually when they're mad at them or, you know, damn, like you can tell they're playing bad because
be careful, you can't.
Their wife is pissed off at them or something.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Their wives always get mad when you guys are late.
Yeah.
But why? My question is, they're always late from golf. So why put a timer on it? Like don't make plans until after 5 p.m.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
About work, about this, about what a video they saw or just, normal random stuff. Yeah, nothing specific. It's not like we have a set topic every week.
Nobody's asking
it's
for a
mostly
fucking
about golf, believe it or not.
play-by-play.
I think 70% of the conversation is probably golf related.
Because I think like 70% of women's conversations are about like someone they're dating or someone they're sleeping with behind their spouse's back or some, you know, like I feel like there's always
it's
like
totally different.
Yeah.
With the guys at least I hang out with.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
No, women are a lot more shadier than I think men are.
Yeah.
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 So.
I think so too.
Yeah.
But that's another topic for another day.
Yeah.
So.
You know who I'm talking about? Just anybody out
which
there
one?
that's listening.
Yeah, I was going to say, which one are we talking about? There's a lot of them. It's crazy.
I'm just playing.
It's crazy how many people are having affairs. And you don't even, like when we find out, it's like,
but see, that's women talking to other women about affairs they're having, which is dumb. Why are you going to spread your business like that, first of all? And second of all, men don't go around saying like, yo, I'm cheating on my wife with this person.
Because men are cheating with their genitalia, whereas women are more emotional. You know what I mean? And I think like it's exciting to talk about it and stuff like that. Because they all talk about it. It's so crazy.
Maybe that's just why, because they want it. Like women love to talk about like what's going on with them.
Well, their feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's crazy. It's crazy how many people we hear about. I feel like at our office, our chair is like a truth box. Where they like sit on it and they just like dump all
you get a lot of it more than me. I mean, the women aren't opening up to me.
Oh my God. I walk into the room sometimes and I'm like, whoa, I just had the energy sucked out of me. Because some people are going through, working the job that we do, I feel like we have no problems. Like despite all the bullshit with the house and how like it kind of tested us and like how we were going to react to it. Like just like little things, you know, family issues, whatever, family member in hospice, whatever. Like we have no fucking problems compared to the shit that I hear. And it's like, wow.
No, it's definitely eye-opening, I think.
Yeah. It makes you grateful and like appreciative for everything, I think. But
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
You are very welcome.
I love you.
I love you.
All right. So that is all for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we will see you next time, I guess. See, hear, however you're watching this.
Later.
Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We hope that you enjoyed this episode just as much as we did making it for you. If there are specific things that you would like to hear us discuss, please let us know on Instagram and TikTok at STRY Podcast. That's at STRY Podcast, or by emailing us at strypodcast@gmail.com.
Please be sure to follow us on Spotify and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on new episodes dropping every Thursday.
You can also check us out on YouTube under Stephanie Phillips, with weekly episodes releasing every Tuesday. You can also go back and see my entire journey to my first bikini competition, which we documented from start to finish. Thank you all so much for the love and support, because without you guys, none of this would be possible. We will see you next time.